look at Chessington! It is our favourite Merlin park. In our area. We are back. However, I do just want to discuss with you something. So last week we found out our Merlin annual pass got cancelled. No email, nothing. Luckily I rang up and checked we were okay before we went to Towers. And basically they just said, oh yeah, we cancelled it. And when we kind of questioned it, they were like, well, yeah, there's not much we can do about it.
We did hear at Towers that we weren't the only ones. There's a lot of people at open weekends are like, yeah, we had it cancelled or frozen. And we're like, whoa, okay.
So anyway, we got our new annual pass. That was sorted out yesterday, except I can't add our annual pass to the pre-booking system because obviously you add it and it takes like 24 hours, whatever. So I've added it and it's like, oh, your request has gone through to the team, except it's Saturday. So when I've come to Chessington today, we have been given paper tickets. Exciting! So thank you to Mia at customer service. She was so understanding and so grateful. But I think this is a clear message that Merlin does need to abolish pre-booking. Universal doesn't do it. Drayton Manor doesn't do it. Just let it go. Let the pre-book go. Okay, nothing dramatic is going to happen. So we are back here at Chessington. There's obviously a lot to see. You can see behind me Wild Asia is closed. Something is coming in 2027. We do kind of know what it is, but for those of you that haven't heard the news, I will link it down below. We are going to have a little mooch around, see what's happening, check out some shops, jump on some rides. I'm going to take you guys along with us. So get ready for our first trip to Chessington World of Adventures of 2025. Okay gang, let's go check out what's happening in Mexicana. Literally nothing, it is just a wall, but there is a new land coming for 2026. I mean, it's an interesting look, and I like the fact that they've gone for go green, go away green. Go away green. So obviously I love it when parks kind of expand and build upon what they've already got, and I'm all here for it. My only disappointment with this being closed is that I cannot get a burrito. But we will move on. I will find a new snack to tide me over this year. So this new land area is coming in 2026. Again, I will detail more information about this below. But on a positive note, if you watched my vlog from last year, you will know we hate the Mexicana sign. We hate it because it was just a banner. So that has actually gone. So there is a plus to this.
Mine says, where's the VIP experience?
Oh yeah, interesting. So the VIP experience is obviously also closed off. And reserve and ride. So I'm intrigued to know where they've gone. So we are going to have a little look-see and hopefully manage to find them so I can show you guys where they are now, because I don't know where they are. I haven't got a map. I don't even know if they've released a map for this season. There's so many questions. Okay, we have found the map for this year. So we've got this blobble here. Obviously where Scorpion Express and everything used to be. And then we've got this guy down here. So Wild Asia has officially just been completely ripped out of the map. And we've also got the birthday on there as well. Also new for 2025, we've got a sensory space here at Chessington. So excited. It is in the old guest services. So again, I don't actually know where guest services has gone, so I'm gonna find that as well. But this is really cool. It's open from 12 till 4. So if you just need that quiet time, sensory space is here. I forgot the petting zoo was closed. No! So I don't know where all the animals have gone either. I'm having an ordeal today. But it's fine, we're going to work it all out. We're going to take you guys along with us because so far it's been a confusing 20 minutes. But we will work it all out and we will let you know what is happening. Where are we going?
We're going to find the bush dog.
And you couldn't find him when we were here in October, could you?
No, couldn't find him before that's with the penguins in.
Yep.
So is the bush dog still here?
That is the question. Okay guys, we're doing the Trail of the Kings. Famously, a bush dog does live down here, so we're going to go on a hunt. What a love. Oh. That's his now. I can hear the sea lions, but focus, we're looking for the bush dog.
Stay on the trail. The trail? The
The
trail.
trail.
The trail of the
Stay on the trail.
Don't need sea lions.
So,
there's no lemon there.
lemon!
We're
No,
here
that's fine.
to find the bush dog, and I am going to call it Doug.
Doug the bush dog.
Doug
right.
the bush dog. Here we go. Here
Okay.
it is. The biggest enclosure for the smallest animal as well. I love it.
I love it. Right, we're gonna have a little hunt for him. She knows that it is feeding time. Look at her. Push, push. Yes, I do talk to them like they're household cats. And that is fine. Isn't she pretty? Hello, gorgeous girl. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, gorgeous. What are you doing, Biscuit? Oh, look at this dude eating his peppers. Hello, my love. They're tongues. So cute. He's having a great time. Yeah, so I have just realised while I'm filming this that he's actually also got a mouse or a rat for lunch. So I'm not going to show that, but there he is. Hello, buddy. Okay, so far no bush dog, but we did see some cute animals. So our adventure continues to find the bush dog. Yes?
Onwards.
Onwards. Hi, sweet peas. What are you up to? There she is. Right, Sean's on a mission. He's on a recon for Merlin this year. Pick a mixes.
I don't understand why Merlin parks have different prices for pick and mix. They must use the same company for the pick and mix. Full park is like £7. Towers is now a tenner. So let's have a look and see what theirs is.
So,
6.
yeah.
10.
Okay.
Same price in the Towers.
Okay. Also, there's clear buckets now.
Yeah, there's no logo on them. So when we go to 4, we need to check.
Okay.
The next one we compare is the pizza pasta buffet. Because
Yes.
that should be the same price, you'd think.
Yes.
Other than Legoland, which is 25% off of 2 o'clock now.
Okay, I've just quickly stopped and grabbed myself a coffee from the Smokehouse Coffee Company. I got a small vanilla latte. It came to £4.40 with MAP discount. So I just got a coffee and Sean informed me there's a new bar. A new bar, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, I can see it. 2 ticks, and I'm going to turn my camera around. If you know anything about us, you know we love a bar in a theme park, and this is giving me life. I love this. I love that we've got like a full situation, but I do note the dreaded tablets that also made an appearance at Alton Towers last weekend. Okay, I am obsessed with this, and I am obsessed with this. These will both be coming home with me. They will indeed. I also controversially prefer this to the yellow and blue one from last year, and I don't like a zip, but I potentially will make an exception for this. Okay, so we're walking up towards Jumanji. Obviously, if you saw my Chessington Howlo Scream video, you all know that this brings me a lot of trauma. That's not for children! I didn't have a good time. Okay guys, let's check out the latest donuts. We've got chocolate orange, the Homer, lemon ring and chocolate brownie. These are currently retailing at £7.50 a donut. Do I think they're worth that? No, I don't. Also, another thing I will note is that there are no turkey legs anymore. Boo!
Hiss and boo.
Boo, hiss and boo.
Say though, it does look nice and it's all overgrown.
It does.
Is the bed in?
It does. It definitely looks more how I think they envisaged.
Doesn't make up for having no turkey legs though.
No, I think.
Carrying a map.
Yeah, we got.
Because they have map boxes now. So around like the areas, there's map boxes. So you just
They
go
had map boxes last year. There was just never any maps in them.
Yeah.
But
There's that.
this year we found a map, so I'm going to frame it. It's going to go on the wall. This will always be my favourite part of this park. I absolutely love Land of the Tiger. There is mist! There is mist coming out of Tiger Rock. Oh, exciting! So I'm kind of hoping because it's a cold day, there's not going to be much of a queue for Tiger Rock, because it is my favourite ride here at Chessington, barring the Gruffalo. So, we're going to head there and check it out. be honest, I don't think it's that, but we shall see. It's an empty boat, doesn't fill me with confidence. The audio is a tad loud. Just a smidge. Just dial it back. Just dial it back a teeny weeny. No one wants to be jumping when walking upstairs. While we're here with this extremely loud audio, this situation is one of the silliest things Chessington has ever done. I feel this causes more issues than when we had the single queue, and I feel like it causes more backlog. So I don't know why we're still doing this. Queue ride photo. So I've got a couple of opinions on this. One, that queuing system does not work. I didn't think it worked last year. It certainly has got no better this year. Just go back to just asking how many people per boat. Because if you're asking 2 people to share, says 4 of you, and then not putting anyone in the boat behind us, it's pointless. We might as well have just had our own boat. So that's my opinion on it. However, good points. Say about Tiger Rock, there is mist. There is mist coming out of that tiger's mouth.
The first tunnel?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's new lighting package or they've just decided to use the lights that were already in there. But yes, that is a pro. The effects are working. Don't ask for much, but I like that. They've also got a weird new entrance thing. I'm going to turn the camera on and show you. They've got like a weird new entrance at the first drop. Yeah, I don't really know what this is about.
There used to be dragons, and now there are not.
There are no dragons. So something Sean has just realised is there's actually nowhere to eat or drink.
So as soon as you
here now.
Dragon's Fury area,
yep.
Come around here, there's the Tiger Viewing area, Tiger Rock. So that Tiger Tree is shut,
yep.
The donut one. Then the Tiger Tree's by Tiger Falls, which used to be like the Cornish pasture place, that was shut for years. But there's nowhere to get a beverage, nowhere to get like a water or a Coke. So yeah, I mean I know it's a low input area through here, but there's still no, you can't go down to Wild Asia.
Yeah. So I'm just going to turn my camera around and show you the absolute state that currently the seating area is in at Tiger Rock. Like, the public can still get here. This is still accessible. Just get a broom. You know, have a little sweep. Hi, honeybee. How beautiful she is. There she goes. So this literally is the next bit of food, and I haven't seen this open for ages, but this is literally the next bit of food when you come out.
And that's only if Dragon Fury's got like a long queue line for it. So Dragon Fury's in like 10-15 minutes, they never open it.
Well, they'll open one side. They'll just open that side.
Yeah, I guess you've got Crystal Coffee at the entrance, that car park entrance, but there's nothing around.
Hello, darling. Guys, river rafts now has bananas. Baby gator. So many updates happening for river rafts. Love this. We've also got a new bit of fencing. Oh, nice. There's a little hut here. I don't know what's in it. Maybe nothing, maybe something. If your boat ever stops, please do not stand up. Kind regards. Temporary delay. Alright, we're gonna go into the chicken restaurant and we're gonna look at some pricing because, you know, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Merlin pricing has gone through the roof this season and we're like a week in. So let's have a little look-see so I can give you guys a rough guidance for pricing. Alright guys. The family tender meal that serves 4 is £42. That is outrageous. This is getting out of control now.
Salad,
£8.25.
Add chicken to a salad, right? And you're looking at 13 quid.
I'll tell you what, Merlin, you need to calm down with this. So here's my thing, right? We obviously, you know, we go to Walt Disney World, we go to Universal, we go to parks all over Europe. It's now costing me less to eat at Walt Disney World than it is at a Merlin park, and that is outrageous. And also I can justify it at Walt Disney World because it's absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
But that's obscene. You're losing money. People will not eat here anymore. They will just bring food in.
I think for us as well, it's like that we'll go to Universal or Disney or bragging or anything like that, and we'll get a beer for $11. It's fine, because it's like £9.
Yeah.
Here, $8.75.
For a copper burger in a bowl.
Come on, man.
What are you doing? Calm down. I know it's cost of living and all that, but Jesus.
It's just a lot. So let's say if we were to get a burger in there for like 16 quid, adding a beer on top, without that, that's £24. There's a beefeater down the road.
No, it's not.
Is it gone now, is it?
Yeah.
Alright, well there's other
It was food.
options around here that you can go to.
Just get an Uber Eats.
Because you can come back into the park if you leave. So if you leave for half hour, you're just going to come back.
I don't understand how Merlin are making money on food outlets anymore.
I think what we should do is pop to the hotel, see what the price are on the hotel. Because then we do a buffet in the evening, it's like 25 quid. Let's have, because I know Flambeau Jambo's now like 30, is it just under 30 quid now at Towers?
I'm at a point as well that I would rather go to the hotels for a drink than have a drink in the parks, because at least in the hotels you get to talk to a human being. Cool new fencing here though, that's fun. I do miss all the like artwork and everything though, but obviously the fences need replacing and that's fine. So that's happening. Look, we really want to stress, we are not hating on Chessington in any way. We love Chessington. It is one of our favourite Merlin parks, but
sometimes you can't help but point out the obvious.
yeah, and I'm not going to sit here and hide you know what the cost is. I'm not going to hide to families how much it costs to come here. I think though it's not Chessington's problem, it's Merlin's problem, and I think Merlin really need to evaluate what they're doing this year, because so far we've got no Ents and we've got overpriced food, more so than normal. I expect food to be expensive in a theme park, all right, I get it. I don't expect it to be £42 for a family of 4.
I think as well, like if you're general public coming in, you're paying £35 a ticket for adults, that's what, 70 quid, and you're paying another 15 quid for kids, that's what, 100 quid just to get here. Add your fuel, add your parking, that's about 150.
Do you mind?
I mean, he agrees. And then you get another 50 to 60 quid on just lunch, let alone coffees, and you're looking at easily 200.
You might as well go to Disney for the day.
£200 really for a day out. We worked out you can get a ferry from Calais over for like 30, 40 quid and still £160 in your pocket.
Yeah.
And it's not me hating, it's not me being
a
grumpy.
random sheet.
Again, it's just pointing out the obvious that it's starting to price itself out a little bit.
It's starting to get to the point where it's becoming unaffordable to us.
Yeah.
And that's not a brag. We used to come here all the time, and now it's like a debate whether or not we do that, because we're like, well, can we justify it? Because I bought a coffee this morning and it was £4.50 after discount.
And it was small.
And that, yeah. So, not a complaint at Chessington, a complaint at Merlin. If you need assistance, I work in procurement. If you want me to procure some stuff, I can. Oh, hello. He's got a twig. He's having a great time. You're chatty today. More so than normal. Also, guys, come on. You can have this open. I feel like this video started off really positive and we've gone down a really negative route. And I don't want to go down a negative route, but Merlin are causing me to.
It's not negative, it's pointing out the obvious.
It's not that, it's constructive criticism. And I love Chessie and I'm having a great day, but I need to be able to point out that they're outpricing families. Because they are. We looked at staying last night. We used to stay all the time. We used to get a room for like £80 and we used to come in the next day. It was £360 to stay here last night.
And that wasn't even one of the themed rooms, that was just a normal hotel room.
So, sorry to reference Walt Disney World. I shouldn't be able to stay at Walt Disney World for $150 a night when you're charging $360 in there. You're not worth that price. I'm sorry, you're not.
And then Thorpe is Thorpe's $200 for opening day weekend next weekend, that whole weekend. And you get the fast track with it. And you get breakfast. But here you get an hour ERT for Vampire and Gruffalo. Is it worth the £150 difference?
Guys, come on. Please. Okay, well, while we're here, we're gonna pop into the hotels because again, we do love the hotel. We love it. But I'm not paying £350 a night to stay here when I can pay 60. I'm not, or 80 even. I'm not doing it. So we're gonna pop into the hotel. I just gonna get a drink, look out at the savannah, and weep at our bank accounts. Just one thing to note, guys, it is cashless in the hotel. Okay, so to add to the confusion, 2 Bud Lights just cost us £6 each.
Yet in the park, they're advertising Coppenberg £8.75. So even after your discount, that's still like 15 quid.
Look, I had this issue at Towers the other day with the chained oak bar. It has to be consistent. You have to have consistent pricing across the park, because otherwise you'll find that people will just come out of the park, go into the hotel and spend the money there, when realistically it should just be consistent across the board.
I worked it out. The bar in there, for 2 beers you can buy a t-shirt. So you can buy merchandise for the same price as 2 beers. Now something's not right between them two.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it's the wrong way around. I feel like their pricing needs to be really evaluated this year. On a more positive note, look! Ostriches. Okay, we're back in the park. Woo! It's nice to see they've taken the snow off the trees. Okay, we're back. We're not going to be negative Nellies. We're not. We are going to go. We are going to go look at the Vampire Merch, and we are also going to check out Vampire Kitchen, just to give you guys some pricing if you really want more of it.
Kind of the reason why I went to a Vampire Kitchen is because last year they were doing a vampire burger. It was like 26, 27 quid. I just want to see kind of what that price is this year round, because I complained last year that £27 for a burger meal was like ridiculous.
Yeah.
I also will go to the smokehouse, because last year the Syrian platter for 2 was like £45. It's really good. You
It's
get
so
loads
good,
of meat.
so good.
But when we first started coming, we paid £25 for it at that
Yeah.
time, and that was like 3 years ago.
3-4 years. You're looking at about 4 years. We've been doing this for now regularly, and the pricing has just
Last year our friends had it,
yeah.
and I think he paid £45 for it. And
Yeah.
it was a lot of food there, £45, about 20 quid each, and it's proper smoked meat, it's sausage, it's chicken, it's a good meal. It's a good meal. But let's see the price rise on that one as well.
Guys, it's Mooey. I won't lie. I am going to have a go to see if I can win a Mooey. You can get them in large or extra large, but there's no option for the small. And I'm not really sure what class this is medium, but I'm going to try and win a Mooey. Ducks!
Shut.
Guys, come on! You're killing me! Yeah, so we've just kind of looked at this. Look how battered this is. Like... Okay, so on a lighter note, I'm going to go look at the 35th merch. Let's go! I am hungry though, I won't lie. Okay, so in terms of actual 35 merch, with 35 on it, I can't find any. But I have found this. And I like this, but it has no price on it. Oh, this it does. Sorry. I do like this. But again, it's just the generic stuff. Like, it's 35. Okay. Have some respect for Vampire. It is currently the oldest operating coaster in a Merlin park.
Yeah, I think it is.
And it deserves respect. And it's kind of annoyed me that you couldn't even write 35 on something. I do like the jumper, but that's besides the point.
I mean, it's older than me, and I still get birthday presents every year.
Right. And the thing is, I'd love to do the VIP tour, but again, I'm not going to drop £350 to go and have to go on a VIP tour of it. Like...
It's okay, because the fish and chip shop's still going, somehow.
It's closed!
That's closed. So the burger restaurant is closed, and then the fish and chip shop's closed. I get it, but this is like their first opening weekend, realistically, isn't it? I think it's like,
Yeah,
properly
yeah.
like Friday, and then it's their first proper weekend back. The fish and chip shop's closed, the burger restaurant's closed. But we'll head to the smokehouse and see what that's saying.
I'm trying to not be annoyed, but I am, and I'm sorry this vlog has taken such a depressing turn.
I will say there's a lot of no smoking signs up around, which is great. But everywhere you look, there's no smoking sign. They have got smoking areas for those that do smoke. But do you think there's been a problem last year with smokers? There's a lot of signs. A lot of signs.
Guys, there are so many people here having a picnic.
Why am I at this angle? Hello!
Hello!
I've just seen a photo of a Happy Meal.
She literally had a McDonald's under her pram. That's how badly you're outpricing people at this point.
Right, pizza pasta buffet. Let's have a look.
Oh, it's not going to tell you the price on the wall though, is it? Because why would they? Oh, guys. Again, just for some positivity, look how nice this looks. There you go. Cutesy. Okay, so price update on pizza pasta. Go.
I've done my recon. Gone detective in it. $22.50 for the pizza pasta buffet. Now I don't know what that is across the park because they were very different last year.
Yeah.
But I know Legoland after 2 o'clock you get 25% off after 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably show you the menu for
I'm
the
just
smokehouse.
gonna,
It's a
yeah,
really nice
I'll
menu.
show you the smokehouse menu while Sean goes and does recon on the smokehouse. Okay, I am loving this. So, because obviously they're not putting pricing on anything anymore, everything is done by tablet. So until the moment you sit down on your table, you are not going to know how much anything costs. And I genuinely think that's disgusting. Stop. Hello.
Smoked brisket po' boy, so a hot dog pretty much. Brioche roll topped with coleslaw, barbecue sauce and spring onions.
That does sound nice.
Serve with your choice of curly fries and fries. £19, but still got a drink, so that'll be about 25 quid.
Yeah.
Where's the platter? The platter, 74 English pounds.
Oh, guys.
They do a platter for 2.
No, that's not an option anymore.
74 English pounds. A burger, £19 for a brisket burger.
Again, it looks very nice.
Still got to add your drink to it.
Yeah.
Veggie burger, £19. Now, I'm not being funny, there's nothing special in the veggie burger. Why is it £19?
We're just going to go and show you some sides here. So £5 for coleslaw, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. Oh, beans, £5. Yep, that's normal. Skin on fries, £5. I don't know how you're justifying that fries and beans cost the same thing.
Full rack of ribs is £30.50.
Jesus.
They're obviously for a tenner. Yeah, it's just
Brilliant. Love it.
loaded bacon and pulled pork jacket potato, £16.75 for a jacket potato.
See, the thing is, we know to look at the tablets. General public will not know that. They will literally just sit down at a table and find out that a jacket potato is £16. Are you okay? Is Merlin okay?
It says a lot, and I said this last week when we was at Towers.
It's saying a lot when I'm saying something.
Where places like Eastern Express at Towers, where you get your curly fries, and I introduced you all to this, fries, cheese and curry sauce for £6, right? Now when we go to Falk, or check onion barges, you get 2 barges for a £5, or 2 samosas for a £5. I'll happily spend that because they're massive. Falk might be in a better position this year because of the IPs, i.e. Burger King, i.e. KFC. But like, you're just pricing people out. 74 quid for a platter for 4. That's okay. That's about what, 20 quid per person, just under. We still had 4 drinks on that. For £8 a beer, that's looking at near £100.
What I love as well with these tablets of theirs is that, yeah, you can pay using them, which is great. But if you have Merlin Annual Pass, you have to prove that you are a map holder. So you can't actually use the tablets to pay in the first place. So not only have you cut wait staff, you've taken away people's jobs, you've then made it more difficult for the people that come here nearly every weekend to be able to do anything.
And they're not actually tied to the table, so they
Yeah.
will get janked off.
Yeah, they're going to be nicked. Let's face it. I'm sorry, they are. I'm not going to nick them, but someone's going
As
to.
well, when it's absolutely harrowing down with rain,
Yeah.
and you've got to use those tablets. Now the restaurant, the hotel restaurant, scan and go, QR codes, as it used to be, easy, no dramas. That,
What is wrong with scan and go? Like, what is wrong with it? Wetherspoons use it. Why can't you? Didn't fancy to spin today then. Cool. Like, I hate being negative. I'm the most positive person. If you meet me at parks, you're like, oh, she's so upbeat, she's so positive. But honestly, we've got Fort Park next weekend, and it is currently not looking great in terms of Merlin parks for us. Luckily this year we've got a lot going on, because honestly I'm fuming Like, and it's not even about the price. It's just you can see it in people's faces.
Overland Estates, though.
That's been there all year.
Oh, okay.
But you can see it. You can see it on general public's faces. Like, who on earth can afford to bring their kids here anymore?
I think the magic has gone. Like, we had the choice going to Dymchurch today, or this. I would have gone Dymchurch.
Yeah, I won't lie to you.
£15 for the ghost train.
We were invited to Dymchurch and we chose to come here because we hadn't come to opening day. And now...
The shut.
Yep.
So, sorry, mid-flow, I know you were.
Yep.
The only place open for quick service food, quick service, very American, but takeaway food is Cock and Chicken. Every other little restaurant they got, just takeaway. Shut.
I feel like all this has been is me ranting. And I don't want it to be that way. I used to love coming here. But I see the unfairness and the unjust in what Merlin are doing, and it's really driving me insane.
So,
oh yeah, look, they've put soft pads here.
eat the soft pads. Come closer, listen. They're not pads.
That's not soft. Okay. Look, I hate being negative. I hate it. But I'm sorry, Merlin have to go. I'm so annoyed with that. Like, you have to go away now. Either privatise yourselves in individual parks or someone buy you out, because you are destroying parks in the UK now. And I've said it, and I don't care. Anybody that actually wants a coffee, I would come here because it's less than Costa's. Again, there's no correct price. Each vendor is selling things at different prices. I'm fuming. Frazzle's hibernating still.
I think what we'll do is we'll take a little walk around Jumanji, and I think that might be our little dash in Darden. I get it, the park is missing Mexicana and it's missing Wild Asia, but...
That's actually not my problem.
No.
Like, them being gone has been the least of my issues today.
It's just...
I really don't want to be
this
negative.
felt to me how Towers felt on the Saturday opening day.
Yeah.
It just feels a bit... See it?
Tell you why, there's no ends.
Yeah.
Because they're gone, aren't they?
Yeah, there's no one going around.
Along with the zookeeper talks, I've noticed as well
Yeah.
today, have no chimes on them.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the big test will be when we go to Thorpe, because the Roman Ents there, but like...
They were, yeah.
As well.
Yeah. Of course, and being friends with them doesn't say that we sway to their side. It's obvious. Like, it's obvious in the parks what's happening. I don't know.
It just feels very good. My thing about always with the Ents is what's going to happen at Halloween time when you do all your...
Oh, well, they'll hire agency, won't they?
We were talking to...
Undisclosed.
The Sexy Devil.
Undisclosed, man.
And they were saying there's a potential they will be back for Halloween, but then you
can't just
drop
rely
people.
on them to do that. Oh yeah, can you wait, hang on 5 minutes, and then when it gets to Halloween we're going to need you all for about a month. That's not fair. It's not fair to an entertainment staff to do that. Yeah.
It's just...
I
don't know who Planet Donut are. I was never a fan of Donut Time or anything like that. I like the sugar-coated hot donuts you get here with like the cheaper ones because they're just great.
Yeah.
£7.50 for a donut is like...
disgusting. We have gone home.
Rough.
Because, no, it's not. And the thing is, it's not the park's fault. I'm upset because I don't know how to word it. I don't know what it is this year. Something is amiss. Something needs to change, and it needs to change quick, in my opinion. I can't remember. I want to say we're in giraffe.
I think Flamingo.
Well, there we go. We're both wrong. I'm going to go flamingo. Flamingo.
You just said giraffe.
Or how about macaw?
No, that's tarmacs. We're not in there.
Oh, okay. So we're in the middle one. So anyway. Look, it's hard for us because as children, separately, obviously, we used to come to this park. As a child, I came to this park. As a child, Sean came to this park. It holds a lot of memories for us. And these memories are being absolutely bashed to pieces now. Look, it's not the park's fault, and that's the worst thing. Because I don't want people to be like, oh, it's Chessington, it's what it's not. It's genuinely not. It's decisions that are made way high above that. And these decisions are being made by people that clearly have never stepped foot in a theme park, or are theme park enthusiasts, or are normal, general people that understand how life works.
I will say, the park is still very nice. It's still very well presented.
Glorious.
It's still clean. The paintwork looks lovely. They've done good over the off-season.
We were saying we didn't even notice that, you know, the other two areas were closed. Because they've done really well to, you know, deflect from that. But it's... I'm going to talk to you in the car. I don't want it to come across that I'm having a go at the park, because I'm not. I'm just really upset with Merlin, and I can't. Look, we've still got Thorpe, and I've got Legoland coming up as well. Obviously, Sean doesn't go to Legoland because he doesn't like it.
At this rate, I might just start enjoying Legoland.
Yeah, I'm genuinely really upset. I don't expect a family park to cost as much as it has done today. It's saying a lot when me and Sean won't get food.
Yeah.
Not saying like we're fat, but
I think it's a case of, well, like, if we get 2 meals, it's going to be 40 quid.
Yeah.
I can get the SeaWorld all-day dining plan for 50.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and compare other parts, because I don't think that's fair, because the UK is in the situation it is financially at the moment. So I understand. From a cost perspective, I do get it to a degree, but at the same time, I slightly feel like they're starting to take the pee with it. I have never in my life, you cannot, I mean, I'm going to keep circling back to it, but £42 for a family of 4 is ridiculous. You can go to KFC and get a bargain bucket for £21. How are you charging nearly double that for less food?
Without drinks as well, so you put another $4.75 for drinks on top of that. Yeah.
It needs to be looked at. It's obscene to me now.
Yeah, I think even like, let's say the Monsters are £4 again, your Cokes are £3.75. Now I whinge, we go to Plops. I'm like, I ain't paying no more than €4 for anything.
I'm genuinely excited to go to Plops on Saturday. I'm genuinely excited because it's now less to go there than it is to go to Merlin.
Yeah.
And that is saying something, because it's outrageously expensive.
But like, even though those 2 areas are having refurbs, the park didn't feel busy. It didn't feel...
No, it was a lovely park day. And it probably didn't come across like we were enjoying ourselves. And we were. But you kind of see people are not enjoying it, or people are worried about what they're spending. And that shouldn't be the case. And something needs to be done. I'm probably going to do a full in-depth review about Merlin in general as a video, and see like where they're kind of failing at the moment, because I'm not going to beat around the bush. They are failing. They're failing the general public, hands down. They're failing their pass holders at this point. So that will be something else. But other than that, thank you for coming along and watching us today. We're sorry it wasn't the most jolly upbeat, but as I said, we are at Plopsaland on Saturday. We have a lot coming up. I'm not going to kind of go into it, but yeah, hopefully you follow us along. We're not this miserable all the time, we promise, and we shall see you soon.